Welcome to CSL TV, and I just hope you guys are having a beautiful blessed day. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is just a review, a reaction, as well as an informational channel. Hopefully the informational part help you and someone out, and we just gonna watch some videos and talk about them. And if you've been rocking with your boy, I just gotta say thank you so much, because you could be somewhere else trying to find this type of stuff, but yet you decide to be here with CSL TV. And I'm gonna tell you, boy, the world we have to share this world with, the people we have to share this world with, it just, when you hear about the stuff that goes on and we surrounded by, it just make you want to be thankful and happy every day that you can be around positive, good people.
911, what's the location of your emergency?
Domestic dispute. I just need to move from the house. I don't need arrested or anything. I just need a car.
Okay. Where's he at right now?
He's in the house.
Okay. And is it your husband or?
My child's father.
Okay.
He's not armed. Nothing like that. Just police.
Now, once you police, fire, medical?
Police.
At what address? What's going on there?
I'm sorry.
What's going on there?
My ex needs to see the baby, and he just went crazy.
What do you mean by went crazy? Ma'am?
Yes.
Is he still there?
I don't know. I suppose he left the house. I don't know if he's outside or not. I don't know.
How long ago did he leave?
Just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes?
Yes, just a few minutes.
Okay, so what did he do?
I have video. He just threw me and hit me, and he looks like he busted my TV. I don't know. He threw his food at our son.
Did he hit the baby?
No, I don't know. He didn't hit the baby physically, but there's food all over him.
What's his name? Your ex?
Zach Stacy.
Zach Stacy?
Yes, Zach Stacy.
So that's quite disturbing to hear what she has to deal with her kid father. And the kid was right there. Their child was right there. Domestic is something I don't tolerate with. I think a lot of light need to be shined on domestic, because it could be on the men's side, it could be on the women's side. I lost my sister to domestic, so stuff like this is just hit different. But at the same time, man, speak up. If you're going through something or you being treated totally different than what you want, man, speak up, because that's not love. A lot of people stay in it thinking it's love, thinking this is how it's supposed to be. Love shouldn't leave bruises. Love shouldn't hurt. Love shouldn't leave mental scars or anything like that. For people who say mental scars and stuff, the negative stuff, if it's a good scar, like, oh, you imprinted so much love on me, that's what I want to be filled with for the rest of my life. A mental scar that's negative, it's going to bring you down, make you sad, depressed. You see what I'm saying?
According to the audio of 3 different 911 calls, Evans had been frightened of the 30-year-old ex-NFL player for months before this particular call. The first 911 call Evans made was concerning an assault. The incident report that followed dates back to August 2021, when the two had a disagreement over rent money. It was also around this time that the couple was in a custody battle. The 30-year-old said she went to the bedroom to hide and placed a call to 911 on August 16th, begging the emergency operator to remove Stacy from the house. According to the police, when they came to kick the father out, he stood menacingly staring at his child's mother for a while. Evans made...
So she making these calls, but why is you going back to this guy? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. You made the first call. Okay, he's fucking capable of doing some dangerous. He's a big ass football player. But then you have to make a second call. And we about to see if she made any more calls. I mean, this is just so crazy. On so many levels, so crazy.
The second 911 call on September 26, 2021, when she told the dispatcher that her child's father had slapped her across the face again. She said that earlier that day when she had taken a baby car seat to his home in Oakland, Florida, they had started arguing because she had kicked him out in late August. And said, "He had some mail I was giving to him. He smacked me with that. This isn't the first time." When the police arrived at the house, they found Evans emotionally distraught with tears in her eyes while holding her baby. They observed that she had no visible injuries, but they had to call paramedics to stop her ear from ringing. The accused had left the scene. 3 weeks before the third 911 call on November 13th, 2021, the ex-NFL player filed a paternity suit claiming that Evans was preventing him from seeing their son. The court document stated, "Respondent has kept the minor child away from Stacy since the parties separated. Respondent has only allowed limited visitations with the minor child." After placing the November call, Evans explained that she was extending an olive branch by permitting Stacy to bring breakfast over to the house. However, he got angry and they began arguing. In the heat of the argument, Stacy grabbed Evans by the throat, gave her a body slam, and threw her into a TV in front of their 5-month-old son. According to the arrest affidavit, he continued yelling at her and striking her while she got up from the floor and picked her up again and threw her into the baby's bouncy chair. While she was still on the floor pleading for him to stop, Stacy picked her up and body slammed her onto a baby walker.
Now, I can't show y'all the exact video on what happened just because of the sensitivity and the censoring. All that stuff we have to water down because we can't make reality real. But in this situation, he hovering over her, he had basically did something crazy, threw her into the TV. The baby is right there in the bouncer, you know what I'm saying? And you doing all this stuff because you is filled with rage, you upset, whatever you feeling. You should not display it on this woman who's hurted up on the ground, who's not trying to be, you know what I'm saying, assaulted. And then you're doing this in front of your kid. Now, this is evidently out there. And the full video is out there. I just can't show y'all the full video on YouTube. Y'all know how I go.
After the beating, the ex-NFL player told their son, whom he allegedly threw food on, that he loved him and then walked out of the door with a slam. He was still gone when the police arrived. They found food spilled around the living room and the baby's bouncy chair was knocked over and broken. Evans was taken to the hospital to treat her bruises and head wound. Although it took 4 days, the police were able to issue an arrest warrant on the 30-year-old father. However, Stacy made a run for it before they could execute the warrant. Evans also took to social media to solicit the public's help by sharing his whereabouts if found, adding a description of his vehicle. In a statement, the mother wrote, "The Oakland PD officers that came to my house didn't seem to think this was a bad enough incident to make an immediate arrest or to file for an immediate warrant. It took 4 days of me calling people and an Orange County officer speaking on my behalf." Evans claimed via a restraining order that Stacy had abused her since she fell pregnant with her child. She also claimed that he was voluntarily hospitalized for mental illness in March 2021. In addition, court papers also reported that the ex-NFL player usually requested that Evans pay for his attorney during the custody battles because he didn't have sufficient funds or means and was receiving disability payments. After watching the assault footage, NFL players shared their thoughts on social media. Davante Adams took to Twitter to write, "I'm not retweeting the video, but Zach Stacy need to be thrown under the jail." Stacy's former teammate, whom he had played alongside while on the St. Louis Rams team, Chris Long, said the footage was sickening. He also tweeted, "Woke up to the Zach Stacy video, made my stomach turn." The assailant was eventually caught and arrested by the police in an Orlando airport. He was later released on a $10,150 bond while facing charges of aggravated assault and criminal mischief. He was also barred from entering Florida by Judge Mark Blechman. In February 2023, Zach Stacy was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 1 year of probation for 2 separate attacks on his ex-girlfriend.
I can say he got lucky on this situation just for the simple fact. Man, that video was disturbing. I'm sorry. Most of y'all probably seen this already. Like I said, I just watch videos and we talk about them. And I never seen that video, nor have I heard this story. And I just sad to know that this lady had to deal with this type of stuff. Knowing that, you know, she shouldn't have been around him the first time he acted like this. And then if he have a mental situation and on disabilities because of it, you really got to be careful because this is a big guy. And when you have, you know, things that's going on that could trigger your mental health issues, then you know what I'm saying, you guys got to be careful because it could have got so nasty. I mean, my sister ain't here because of domestic abuse or violence.